Hey there, welcome back. Number 18, Artistry by Rita. We are going to attempt something different today. Ciao. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Artistry by Rita. And these are the colors I'm going to be using today. Now, this base paint, we're in lockdown again. Gosh. So I'm in Canada. This is a house paint, a very basic white semi-gloss house paint. It's Canadian Tire, actually, Easy Flow. But I think you use Color Place by Walmart there. And this is about 3/4 of the house paint. And I'm never sure if you can see this properly, but it's thick. It's not super thick. It's not like a bloom pillow. And I find that those don't dry properly for me. I must not take off enough paint. So it creates a line and then it quickly disappears. This is about 3/4 house paint. I've got it written down here actually. So I've got 3/4 of house paint, which is about 14-15 ounces. About 6 ounces of floetrol, American floetrol, 5 ounces of water, and a really good squeeze of Golden's GAC 800. And that is to prevent cracking and crazing because it is thick. This is my favorite color right now, Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue. And I'm not going to go through all of the consistencies, but they're thick. Actually, this one's a little too thick. I'll show you in another one. This is Cobalt Blue. This, oh my goodness. This is Folk Art 24 karat gold. I put some crimson, I put some copper. It is a whole bunch of colors until I go, yeah, I like that. Look how creamy. Can you see that? It's so creamy. Such a pretty color. And this is basically blue and green. I'm sorry, blue and red to sort of make a plummy color. This once again is green and blue, my own version. Cobalt blue with, I think it's Craft Smart grass green. And I think I put some iridescent medium in there. This is Folk Art 14 karat gold transparent. This is Payne's Gray, Liquitex Basics Payne's Gray. This, once again, a bunch of different colors, Cobalt Blue, green, iridescent medium. And this is Craft Smart Silver, floetrol. So the floetrol for these is this is a little thinner than the rest, but it's already pre-made. These paints are maybe 1.5 parts floetrol, 1 part paint, a tiny bit of floetrol, and a tiny bit of water. And I may use this Artist Loft Deep Magenta, but I may not. I just may need a little more contrast, just a tiny bit. I think I probably will. Okay, so I am going to stop the camera, and then put my music on, and I'm going to do a voiceover. Okay, let's go. So what are we doing today, guys? We are trying to make a bloom without all of the 20,000 things you need to make a bloom, because I haven't done it yet, because I just thought I'm going to try it with cell activator. And I know I've seen some people do some blooms with variations, but I'm just going to do it with the cell activator, which is 5 parts floetrol, 1 part Amsterdam oxide black. And you saw how my paints were mixed. And I am going to give it a whirl. Why not? You know, it's not going to come out exactly like a bloom, but I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to start off with I think that's the greeny blue. And I don't really have a major plan. I'm really winging it here and hoping that it's going to work out. I am going to take this to the spinner, in which I have placed that press and seal, and to cover it. And I've also now put 2 thick popsicle sticks. I've taped it to the underneath part of the spinner so that, or the Lazy Susan, so that I can kind of grab it or stop it. And so my paints are a little thicker, so they're somewhat like a bloom. They're probably a little bit thinner than they should be for a bloom, quite frankly. But so I put the plum, I put the cobalt, no, I put the green blue, I put that beautiful orangey, coppery gold that I love. And there's that lighter green that I'm just putting around. I'm just gonna see what that does if I put it around. Where's my cobalt? And I'm not even sure how I got this angle exactly because I was pretty sure the camera was pointing on me in a horizontal manner, but I don't know. These things only happen to me. What can I say? And I think that's the cobalt. And gosh, I hate doing stuff with the with popsicle sticks because I bought these silicone cups, and there's a bunch of mini ones, and I love them because you could squeeze them, and I don't like having to use paper and plastic all the time, especially when I'm doing a lot of art. I just feel like it's wasteful. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And I should get into glass jars like Sarah Taylor does. That's a great idea as well. So there I'm just putting a little bit more of the white base around it, ensuring that it has some flowability. Can I say that? I'm going to say it again. Flowability. And I guess I'm putting a little bit more green on the outside. Why? I don't know. I'm not making leaves. The plan is to blow this out to cover the whole thing entirely. And I believe that is a 12 by 12 canvas. And I did not pre-spray it to make it taut, which I normally do. I spray all of my canvases and then blow dry them, and especially in the corners, and it makes them nice and tight. It should sound like a drum. If it's sagging in the middle, all your paint is going to collect there, guys, so don't do that. I know, my first ever paint pour, I didn't know that, and I did do that. Here I am putting a little bit of gold. Where's my cobalt blue? Did I forget about it? Maybe I did. And now I'm putting some of that magenta, just a tiny bit of it, just for a little something something. And I think I'm going to try to do this with a blow dryer because I've seen people do it with a blow dryer. But you kind of have to spread the cell activator over it without showing and going right through to the white, which I'm pretty sure I wasn't successful at. But what the heck? You guys will see what happens. It's not perfect. It's art. So I am torching here, getting those pesky bubbles out. And some people say you shouldn't actually torch house paint because you actually dry the top layer. So if that's the case, do it quickly. And don't spend a lot of time doing it. So here I am putting the cell activator on, and boy, I wish I had one of my flexible cups because or the paper Dixie cups, because you just have more control over how much comes out and so on and so forth. So rather than just the big blob in the middle, I decided to sort of spread it out to see if that would work better. I'm putting it on the little black areas, green areas too, that are my I don't know what. We're playing today, guys. I'm using the paint I used for my swipe and spin because I love those colors, and I just thought I've been wanting to try this on a larger scale with one big bloom just to see what would happen. And so let's experiment together. And those little pesky little spots, you just pick them up with your hands, no biggie. It's art. It's not brain surgery. No offense to the brain surgeons out there. Although, you know, there are a lot of specific rules about, not rules, but it's about chemistry with pour painting. Oh, here I am. I did it on low, didn't move anything. Let's see if that works. I'm probably thinking, what should I do? So now no, I tried low again. Clearly, I have to go. That's not too bad, actually. I didn't get down to the white. You kind of have to move, but I'm not really moving the black where I want it to go. So it doesn't allow me the control. Now, I did take off the little doohickey that directs the blow dryer, and maybe it would have worked better with that, but I just thought I didn't want a direct hit of air so that it would go right to the white. So now I'm just using the straw, and I'm going to move it around. And right now it does not look that great, but it'll get better. It'll get better because I know the end result. You don't. Yeah. What can I say? I'm a little cuckoo. Okay, so I'm turning it around because I can't get to all the areas with the straw. And you could see I use my straw over and over and over again, which sometimes isn't good. You have to reuse the same end because I've gotten paint in my mouth, and that's dangerous. Don't do that. I don't know how dangerous, but I'm sure it's not good for you in a whole bunch of other ways. And I'm thinking, pondering, what do I do? All the colors in the middle, and I've got white on the edges. And I want to get the color out there, So, I'm adding more cell activator. Because I want to get the color, but I want the cell activator over the color. I want the cell activator and the color to move out. And they're not listening to me. They're not doing what I want them to do. And I'm putting even more cell activator on. Okay, this is a real experiment today. I'm surprising myself. Okay. Yep, that's actually working. That's working. You just don't want to go right to the bottom, because then you're just bringing out the white. And here I am going in funny angles and bending my straw and not getting any air because I can't bend it like Beckham. am kind of going, I did a little circly thing and that seemed to get the cell activator out. Oh, that one was a good one. Okay. You have to get the right angle, and I have yet to try a proper bloom with all of the different parts of it. I have everything for it. I just have to commit to mixing everything accordingly and trying it out. I've only done pseudo blooms because it takes time. And when I want to paint, I'm impatient. I just want to go down there and paint. You know what I mean? I just want to do it. Just want to do it. And yeah, you know what? It's taking shape. There's a lot of color in the center, but slowly but surely I am moving it out there. And you know, I do know that once you blow it out, you do have to give it time to sort of settle again before you spin it. So be patient. Don't be me. You be you. Be patient. Let it settle back in, and then put it on the spinner. And don't spin it quickly either, because I did that and it went flying. And it didn't land on itself, so I was still able to put it back on, but it made a bit of a mess. And I was in the kitchen at that time, so it was not good. So here I am. I'm still trying. I'm trying. The engine that could. I'm trying to get it out there in any way I can. And I'm probably gonna, flip it, turn it. I'm thinking, what should I do? I'm probably at this moment letting it settle. And I should probably fast forward this point. No, I'm putting more cell activator. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're experimenting to the max today. And oh, hey, I got more color up there. What am I talking about? That actually worked out. And actually, I like the way I was blowing it out, sort of in a petal formation, which I should have been doing from the beginning. Okay, it's spin time. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. Okay, I've cropped as much as I could here, but my angles were funny and I can't figure out why. So I have sped this up 1.5 to 2 times, so I am not going this quickly. And it's already spreading out. Oh, look at that, it's pretty. And if you noticed, I went in one direction and then I went in another direction. And see how those little handy dandy popsicle sticks work out well? I think I saw that on Kathleen Miller. I love her. She's awesome too. And so to get, I guess, more even, you don't want to keep going in one direction because I was told to do that, and that's what I do. I do what I'm told. So I do freeze it at some point so you can actually see, you know, the progress of it. And you can see it just starting to move out and spread onto the whole canvas. And yeah, that's the beginning. It's not a real bloom technique, but it is pretty. And I am going to grab a shot of it just so you can see once it's dry and once it's wet. The only thing is I do find that when the paint is thicker, it can take up to 2 days to dry. And isn't it funny, that plum, gosh darn it, that plum, anything in the purple family always seems to take over, so I use it sparingly, and I didn't do that this time. And I know better, but I forget. Anywho, I'm bringing it back. Oh, I'm actually trying to show it to you, and I'm off the camera because that's me. But see up close how much better it looks? So here is the wet version. Excuse my light. I mean, there's still a lot of pretty cells, and there is cells with color, and that's what has to be perfected. See these? There are colored cells. The idea of it works. We just have to get the cell activator and the paint to move over together. But still, it's actually still quite pretty. So, what do you guys think? I like it. I actually really do like it. It's different, and I like different. Anyways, I'm so glad you could join me today, guys. I appreciate it. Please do like, subscribe, and comment. Here are the dried results. ArtistRibyRita. Have a great day. Ciao.